Oh. Oh, okay. Music happening. Good, good. Hi guys. I'm actually gonna transition to our scene. Okay, you guys have there are a couple of options, right? I gotta do a little bit of work. I can either work on emotes or I can work on the what's it called? Low cortisol. And I'm kind of leaning towards low cortisol. So that's what we're gonna do. Um Hi, Bach. Congrats to Sugar for first. Huge. It's kind of crazy because I know we were like literally just here like less than 24 hours ago. Um, Also, hi, Auntie, even though we were literally just playing Monster Hunter like a little bit ago. But yeah, I got to do some works. So we shall do some works. Um, Sorry, I have Ryusei stream up in the background. Art time. We haven't used this scene in such a hot minute. I don't think we've used this scene. Um, Now that I don't think we've used this scene yet before. I will switch the music though to vibes. I know it's a bit loud. Give me a second. Yippee! All right. I have boba, but some of the boba is too large for the straw. Also, is the music too loud or quiet? How are the sounds, TM? So basically, this is the vision right now. I was working on this is me storyboarding a little bit. But we have amended hangry for one. I was working on this the other day. It's just hangry without the fork and knife, though. Quite simple. But now we're working on this one. So we're just vibing. Okay. I'm trying to remember how I did this last time. I feel like I haven't done art in such a hot minute. But yeah, we're just here for vibes, TM. I probably won't be talking hella unless I get like, I don't know, stuck on a rant. You guys know how it is. This window here. And this window here. Wow. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing I hope everyone's having a good weekend, TM. I love the fire mouth. It gives emotion. Yeah. There was a Yeah, I think the fire mouth it says everything that needs to be said. Also the pointy teeth. This might be a little bit counterintuitive, but I do the shadows first. And I do the doodles for the But do you guys want to do you want a sneak peek on what the vision is? The vision is I'm gonna have like two these three what are they? Two frame and little gifts. It sounds of me crashing out. and then I have the Rise do little low cortisol dance. Then I'm using two amended emotes essentially. So one for me just looking at him and then being unamused, and then it's gonna because I'm trying to make this Nuzlocke theme specifically because that's kind of what birthed all this. I'm going to end it with a shot of um the dead box from our last run. Um, I know Ryusei technically ended the run, but I think it's funny if the implication is that Bro's having a chill time and then I ended the run. Also, the knowers will know. I mean, I mean, blame RNG, yeah. I mean, honestly, I kind of set Ryusei up for failure on that one. But it's okay. Whenever I don't know if we're doing it this week. I haven't talked to him yet. But if we are, we have some amended rules. TM. I believe the Souls link. Oh, I actually updated and mixed it up. So my question is this, right? Of course, it doesn't work still. No, it works. Okay, so maybe that's why it wasn't working because my mix up was outdated. I don't know. Either way, if you want to look at the rules, we did update it a little bit. We're just listening to my favorite artist, but like I don't know. I don't know somebody. Either way, I low-key just want to listen to it. I low-key wanted just to listen to his new song. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like after stream, if I have time, I play a little bit of Pocopia. But last night, I don't know. I was so tired. I like passed out real hard. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for to play more stories. I don't know. I wish there was Beyblades in the game, man. But yeah. Mm, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I have boba in my mouth. Maybe I should finish chewing. Mm. Boba indeed. Yeah, that makes sense. Big mango boba enjoyer. I feel like mango is pretty standard. I don't know. Mango's like normal. I feel like mango's a pretty normal answer to what's your favorite boba flavor. Like I just feel like yeah, this is for low cortisol. Pretty much everyone drinks vanilla. Huh? Like they have a vanilla choice or they choose like a vanilla flavor. Like actual vanilla, like vanilla extract kind of vanilla, not like vanilla as in like standard slash boring. I don't know. Vanilla has too many meanings. Vanilla bean. Oh, that's like a okay. Vanilla bean for boba. I feel like is an odd choice. That's kind of my take on that. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I will say, I okay. Like I'm not like a singing VTuber, right? But in university, there is basically this singing contest. And low key, pre pandemic. Okay, so there was a singing contest in my university, but it was like basically like, the concept of it was like mass singer essentially, but like you it was for like the Korean culture night, so like you had to sing in Korean. Um and I did genuinely consider entering because I memorized a lot of this guy's songs over the pandemic. And then they didn't have it. They didn't have it. Oh my god, they didn't have Korean culture night my senior year and they didn't have it junior year, so I never had a chance to enter. It was definitely just like a it was a oh, who's gonna stop me? Oh my god, I didn't blur this one. I'm so sorry, sugar. I feel like I just added to the list of streams that you need to have open now. don't know you anymore. And our project's always great to have options. I appreciate Sugar. I appreciate you, man. I gotta turn my volume, my mic up actually now that I'm not playing the game, and there's a less of a chance for me to actively crash out. You're just glad that everyone is getting back from illness and life issues and stuff. Bro, people be sick? People be sick? Rise was sick for like 3 months. I mean, like Rise was like sick when they came back from Japan, but like it's been a while since then. Um, I'm like, I don't know. Is it softlight? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't pay attention. I don't read, as you guys know. Okay, you know what I want? I was trying to find this on like on YouTube to find a YouTube video to listen about it. And one thing that I could not find was like, you know, like if you can find like those like YouTube videos that like explains the entire the entire story of Resident Evil before Resident Evil 9 comes out, or you know what I mean, like those kind of videos. I was trying to find the same thing for Monster Hunter Stories, and like I couldn't find one because it would just be like there wasn't like a this is the plot. I couldn't find one, and I was like, man, why? Why though? Yeah, no. If anyone finds one, send it over. I'm down to look at it because I couldn't find one. Hell, Fortnite has one though. But yeah, I couldn't find one. It was actually wildly upsetting. I'm like, why? I think I also figured out what my next like the next thing I'm buying, like for stream, when I save the money and feel comfortable enough spending said money. Like low key, what I want. And I seen this, like, and I seen like other streamers have this. Um, I want basically kind of like what Deli has for Onspar. I just think, but for yipping, and I think because I think it'll be very cute. But I don't know if I want like like Stelly like Onspar like will just like sit like in front. It's like it's basically another model. Is what it is. Um, but I kind of want like a um. Oh my god! I think I just figured out how to do a thing. That's very awesome. Sorry, I was trying to think. I gotta test this with mix it up. Um, just because um I don't know because I think things can get like a little like pretty wonky when we have like Minecraft redeem, and like I'm okay with dealing with the wonky, but I'm trying to think of like a programmatic way to like get around the wonkiness basically. But there's something I want to test with like mix it up variables. Um, and if that makes me lame, then I guess that makes me lame. So little animal friend that copies your movements. Yeah. I also know that some streamers have like it's like basically an arm toggle where they're holding like the stream mascot, whatever. And I'm kind of leaning more in that direction, but that's kind of what I want. I want that little toggle because I think it would be cute. But yeah, sorry. Anyways, that's like the next kind of like m- goal for me. Which I think would be cool to have it as like a little like redeem. And then it's like around for a little bit, then it goes away. And like if I didn't have like big bunny ears, I would just have like ear being like wrist on top of my head. I think that'd be cute, but I have big bunny ears, so we can't. And honestly, I have like an emote sketch that's basically you're being hanging out on top of my head. And like the funny thing is like when I'm like making emotes and shit, sometimes just out of boredom, sometimes for practice. Um or it's kind of like a concept of an emote that I like. Um, I sometimes there are ones where I'm like, oh, this person would, this one, this is a emote that I feel like this person would enjoy. That's how I feel about that's kind of how I felt about Pouty No You. I was like when I was like drawing it out, I was thinking, oh wow, this is like pretty, I feel like this is fairly Ryusei coded. Or like Ryusei would enjoy this one, you know? Sometimes. But yeah, the you're being on top of my head. When I was like doodling, I was like, oh, this, I feel like Bach would enjoy this one. I didn't do the normal shit. It's a nice cozy stream and you're adding to your channel more, so yeah, it's a good change of pace. Yeah. And normally I wouldn't mind doing this off stream, but the problem is right now, off stream, whenever I want to do shit, I'm like, what if we just play Pocopia? But like I need to like be able to um yeah, I actually need to do work is a problem. And my ass does not want to do work. This song makes my friend fall asleep all the time, apparently. Because I remember I would play it in the car whenever I would have to drive her home or anywhere. And she'll be like, hey, if you want me to stay awake, like you need to change the song. And I'm like, oh, okay. Honestly, the boba that I got, it's kind of trash. It's kind of gross. But I know I'm so excited to hear Mito's review of Hot Pot. I've been like eagerly awaiting, like crazy. Okay, and then we do. And I use 20%. Sorry, I'm setting the stage. Keep this All right, here's the part that I hate. I hate doing the hair highlights. But it is what it is. I need this to see it for reference. Oh shit, not that large though. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so what was this one? I feel like okay, I think the reason why I was so tired last night is because um is because um I feel like I was thinking so hard during stories 3. No, where does because you worked overtime, totally not the reason. I didn't go on longer than I usually go on for. Um, I don't know. I feel like my brain was working so hard last night, and like we all know why, but like I don't know, man. But this actually. Thanks for the head pats. I don't know. I feel like this definitely takes me back to like my early days of streaming in like 2024, which is kind of crazy. I'm just streaming when I'm not at work. Yeah, I do want to like obviously for like right now a weekend streams aren't like really super viable, but I had the day off today and I need to do work, so here we are, you know. Here we are, basically. Plus, I know a time change, so I don't know. I'm trying to be considerate in a way that would work for me, if you will. I don't know who Reese is. Wait, I went. They both come down. This one is 20%. No, I was right then the first time. Me when I try to prepare ahead. Oh, I should keep it at full pass. Cause that's crazy. Oh, gross. Okay. Oh wow. I almost didn't hear what was going on because um Apparently it was quiet. My bad. But wow, that's crazy. I copied the raid message and everything. I didn't know what was going on. I would ask how Monster Hunter Wild was, but I was kind of there. Um, but how is Monster Hunter Wild, Rise? um, but hi guys, I'm DX aka Xiaojia. I'm a Moon Buddy VTuber. And we usually don't do weekend streams, but I have to do work. And if my brain was like, oh, I gotta do work. But what if we played Pokemon Pokopia? So here we are, basically. You hate spiders? I did see that fight. Honestly, I think it's so funny to watch your Monster Hunter Wild stream because I get to see what the spiders look like when they're not like green blobs. And I have boba on me, so if you see me drinking, that's what I'm drinking. So I'm not like, you're good, Allison. Those spiders that I hate. Real. I hate this. I hate the spiders. Pog, what flavor? Just like standard black tea. It wasn't really like a boba place. They just also had boba. Not that that would change anything. Yeah, boba. I hate spiders too. No, yeah, real. I have like a like they stay in their territory and I stay in my territory. Deal like unspoken deal with spiders. And the second a spider crosses into my territory, dead on sight. Like I remember when I used to live in Texas, I was like I made the mistake of like it was before like an oral exam over Zoom too. I looked up and there was just like massive cobwebs in the corner above my desk and I was like, "Oh no." And then I looked over and it was like okay, on the sun we have teeny tiny little spiders, minus the tarantulas, but like regular spiders that you would find like on the wall like that, teeny tiny, right? This thing had it's like your classic spider, long legs, and I'm like, I it's too tall. It's like it was basically on the ceiling, and I just thought the second that you come down to the level that I can murder you, dead on sight. So dead on sight unless it's stories 3 and you ride the spiders. I haven't ridden the spider yet. I do want to see the silly little run animation for the spider though. I hope that the Lullabriona is in Stories 3. I'll be so sad if it's not. If like the other spider made it in. Does crave blood for real? Okay. I feel like shots are happening. That's crazy work. Okay, I didn't miss anything. I'm very pog. But yeah, you say if you or any raiders need to hop out, do touch grass, and or simply not look at a screen. Go take care of yourself. We will be here because I need to work on some of my doodles TM. So that's what we will be working on for a little bit. I don't know how long we'll be going on for, but we'll be here chilling. Chillin', as one may say. You play games specifically to murder? You must head out to a birthday party, number 482 of this month. You will crispy a lurky luck. Thank you. Please enjoy the 50,000th birthday party and somehow in March. It's only the 14th. That's the crazy part. It's only been 2 weeks. There's so many March birthdays already. Of course, I mean like the you say I guess I don't know. It's still a lot though. It's like a weird like off time too. I don't know. Sorry. The boba TM. Honestly, it's pretty crappy boba, but I'll still enjoy it. For some reason, oh man, that's what I was gonna say. For some reason, I might be right. You can't find a Monster Hunter Stories full lore YouTube video? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm getting kind of annoyed. Okay, welcome to the struggle. Welcome to the struggle, sugar. It's crazy work. Honestly, we'll probably go now that I started thinking about it. Realistically, we're probably going for as long as the iPad stays alive, because for some reason the connector that I was using that also charges it does not wish to work with HDMI, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, but any Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 knowers out here and wishes to educate me on the plot of 1 and 2. Because I'll be real, I don't think I'm finishing Stories 1 anytime soon. Um, TLDS, Rathalos has a mythical Deus Ex Machina powers across all 3 games. I mean, like, yeah, but that's like an overview, you know? I want the nitty gritty details. I want a video that will last me like 3 hours, you know? Give me a sec, you'll find one? Good luck, Entity. I'm not saying that I don't think you will. I'm just saying that the chances are real slim. Actually, no, I am saying that I don't think it will happen. You found from the first game? All right, send it over to me. I didn't think it's crazy that no one did a here's everything you need to know about the story's plot before 3 comes out. How is that not a video? Or at least how is it not a video that like I could easily find? You know what I mean? Cuz I would listen to that at work, man. I know I could like color this in a smarter way, but you know what? I want to be brain empty because I used all my brain juice last night. So I want to use like 2 brain juice now, and most of that brain juice going into how does light work in a very basic way, but not even in a big brain way that artist runs like kind of have enough practice to do intuitively. That's crazy. I also realized last night that the Windows update messed up my upload for a VOD. um so now I've been like I've been dealing with that in the background Very fun, very pog, very chill. Oh no. Oh. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It was just kind of annoying. And like I thought that the upload like was like all good, so I like removed like the VOD from like the computer, so I had to read it. It was a whole thing. Like TLDR, Windows kind of sucks. You're going to get boba and food. It'll be back later. Nice. Have good food. Have good boba. Make good boba choices? Question mark. I don't know. My model looks so silly when I drink my boba. And okay, part of me is like I feel like I need to like kind of like I wouldn't say like rush per se. I think rush is the wrong word. But I wanted to work on the low cortisol, my low cortisol short. Um because I want it to be topical with the Souls link essentially. Oh, I understand. I understand. Hold on. Because I fucked up the opacity on this one. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? 'Very pop. Guys, I looked at the weather for the sun. Someone explains to me why we're like in the 90s. It's like March. We're in like the 90s. Gotta ask why. Why, man? 100% for Tuesday last I heard. Yeah, that's also what I heard. I I saw that and I was like, no. uh, ain't no way. It's gonna be so hot. I've already like guy okay, I guess this doesn't necessarily apply to people who live in like really hot regions, but like if you are somebody who lives in a hot region, such as the sun, do you guys like know the strap? And if you drive, do you guys like know like the strap for when you park? um, it's you flip the steering wheel so the top of it is like on the bot. It's like upside down basically, so that the wheel's own shadow kind of like like shades the steering wheel a little bit so that when you need to drive you can like actually touch the steering wheel. it's believe it or not, it like works really well. But like it's upsetting whenever I have to because like for me, I don't know about Stelly, but for me, whenever I have to park the car, I look at the sun and I go, okay, so I know how I need to park such that when I am leaving this, this is particularly for work, but like for work, I have to calculate like where the sun's gonna be when I'm leaving, but like. If I'm like going into like a store, for example, like it's a little bit easier for calculation because it's like probably not going to move significantly. The sun's not probably not gonna move significantly in like the however long you're gonna be in the store as opposed to the 8 hours you're at work. But yeah, like this past week in the office, I've had to like calculate my position. It was just I hate this. You just use a glove slash scarf. That's smart. That is also a solution. That is also a solution. I remember I fought with my mother about this in high school. But I went to a high school with uniform. Um so whenever I would sit to like, drive like from school in like the hotter months, like the very much like the kind of like the part like right above your knee on the back side of your leg like would like eh, touch the seat still. Like the rest of like my I guess like my butt and the back of my thighs were like covered, but like it was just like that sliver of skin that was like open to the seat of the car. um so I got like a shitty pool towel and put it on my seat as one does, right? And my mom would be like, "This is an abomination. This look makes the car look so trashy," and she would like remove it like every time. And I'm like, "Mom, it's I need a what's going on? I need that so that I can sit in the car." Because I have to drive. Because if you're not driving, you can do like an awkward thing where you're kind of like lifting your ass off of the seat until it cools down. But like not when you're driving. So I remember fighting with my mother and be like, "Mom, I need this," and she goes like, "No, it makes the car look trashy." And I'm like, "But no one sees it. It just no one sees it because my ass is on top of it." And it wouldn't be until many, many years later. In fact, I believe it wasn't. I finished high school like the end of the 2010s, and it wasn't until like a couple years ago that my mother was like, I should put like a towel down because it's so hot whenever I sit in the car. And I'm like, that's what I did in high school, and you fought me on this. And she would be like, "Oh, I didn't realize that was what it was for." And I'm like, I definitely tried to communicate that to you, but I don't think the message was going through. The bubble gets stuck in the straw. Do you wear a seatbelt metal piece? So true. So true. All right, guys. Oh, I actually we did not finish the hair. I was about to say, all right, guys, GG, we finished the hair in only an hour. I break this starting soon. That's crazy. Yippee. Yippee, we're crashing out. Oh yeah, speaking of crashing out. Let me grab it. For those of y'all who do not know, we do have winners. Um, for the poll in the Discord. So it looks like Dainty Laugh, Hot Pot, and the Pouty Know You are coming over to Twitch. Honestly, all 5 can come over to Discord, but like in terms of like Twitch, you know, limited. And then it looks like our rotate / spin is gonna be the last animated slot. So RIP, no say all yet, but one day. Like I think the next time I unlock a set of like 2 emote slots, it's gonna be Let's Go Shopping and Broke. What about Broke? Broke did not win. Broke and Say Ah both only got 1 vote. Because I think once people realized it was a 3-way tie, there were some it was gonna be the top 3. People realized that voting for the one that was already super popular was probably already gonna make it, so they changed their votes. Because I know Hot Pot had more votes, but I did finish having Dainty Laugh, so that can come on soon. TM. And I actually had to work on spin. I didn't work on spin at all. All right, we do the little fire. Yeah. Oh, come on. Be chill about it, man. I don't know how to be like that, like worried about like detail. It's a very small flame, but it makes me feel better. Ad breaks over. Welcome back to the ads, guys. That's crazy. I don't know what ads did we get. Oh, here one thing that me and my sister do because I think she's been watching Lie to Me on Hulu. I don't know. But basically she was saying that we've been like no, I'm sad. But I know that Tina and I have this thing, right? Because I think of there's like the one streaming service that we kind of like regularly watch is Hulu. And I don't know why, but we were very invested in like the medicine ads essentially. For whatever reason that may be. So we're always like it's gotten to a point where we now like keep track of what we keep track of the other medicine ads like in like a notes app. So it's kind of funny. Oh. Oh, I see the stories 1 video. Now the question is there a stories 2 video? I just can't believe it's not 1 video, man. I can't get over it. Oh, actually, speaking of streaming services, I know that Netflix's Avatar is coming back soon, TM. You don't have them for 2, but there is just a cutscene one for both of them. No, but see, the thing is that I want someone to explain the plot to me. I want someone to explain the plot to me like I'm 5. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. I want a video. I don't want to watch the cutscenes on it. Because like I know there are plenty of videos out there that's like just the cutscenes. I just want. I guess this is how this song sounds. I'm like, huh. Hmm. And I feel like I have the habit of just straight up like not paying attention when it's like a cutscene. I don't know. I did get like really. Oh, I was gonna talk about Netflix Avatar, but you know what? No, I'm back on this cutscene thing. I don't know. I feel like I actually got into Kingdom Hearts because I stumbled across the Birth by Sleep cutscenes, and like I don't know why, but Birth by Sleep was like I don't know what about Birth by Sleep captured me, captured like my teeny tiny brain at the time. But for those of y'all who know how Birth by Sleep ends, like it's not a happy ending by any means. Um, um, but I was like, I don't know. I was invested, and I remember being like so confused because like I don't know why I thought like Sora Aquaterra like those were the Kingdom Hearts guys, you know. But I got really confused when like Kingdom. I looked up Kingdom Hearts 1, and it was just like these other kids. Like, who is Sora? What is a Riku? Why is a Kairi? You know what I mean? DXR points. Hi, Leo. How was Monster Hunter? You gotta let me know when you get to Zoshia because I gotta farm that guy. Mon Hunter was good. You got a new high rank armor set for now. So you won't be dying in 2 hits. Nice. Which guy did you farm for it? That's the real question. I mean, yeah, but you have to farm for any particular guy. Like, was one guy just like not dropping shit? Refrigerator lizard? Hibarami? But you're hiring, so you should have Jindahad. Oh, that guy. You should have. y- You should have layered armor unlocked now, right? You're almost at 40 and also yes. Well, one, nice. I feel like my question is like, are you gonna farm for a matching set for Overworld? For layered armor? Because depends, we'll see. Valid. Because I have the event armor. I skipped out. I have enough tickets for the event armor, the Halloween event. But I don't know. I liked the current events armor, so I purchased it for layered armor. I know. I was saying this in call though, but the layered armor for the current event, like layered armor, or the current event armor that it's like very stelly coated. Like it's very stelly. It's like I think that's like the closest you can get to like Stelly's like lore accurate outfit in Monster Hunter. Design wise. You're happy with what you have at the moment, but if you see more armor with hammer skills, you might get a full set. I know. I mean, like like for like layered armor, you don't have to like, actually use it for the armor, like the abilities. You know? Very pink and princessy. No, in terms of like the fact there's like I don't know, it has like a long train. There's like the feathers, and like the beads and the stuff. I don't know. It very much remind me. This is as close to like stelly armor that we can get. And then like on like the yeah, and then there's like the thing on the head. And I know Stelly for Stelly it's like wings specifically, and she has a little crown. And like the headpiece, like there is like a little bit of a crown, but there's also like little like pieces that kind of look like wings. Like it's as close to like lore accurate Stelly outfit that you can get, in my opinion. Yeah, Stelly. I wonder if I can find a picture for you and send it to you. Let me see if I can find it. It's like very stelly armor. Okay, this is as good of an image I can get. But like, just know there's also like a long train. Know that there is a long train also on the back, and that you're not married to any of these colors because you can change the color. I sent it to you, Stelly. Stelly. I got confused because I'm like, I usually look for I usually look for profile picture. So I was confused for a second there. Also, this cat inside of a bird instead of me. Yeah, no, that one's very silly, I gotta say. The event Palico outfit is very silly. But yeah, I feel like that's just like as close to like a Stelly lore accurate outfit as we're getting, I feel. Must have change your base profile picture instead of on your server. Thanks for trying to change it back. I was like, I'm not gonna ask any questions. I just got confused. But no, valid. The last Lord Master Stelly anywhere is it Stelly gets to wear any armor. Listen, I'm just saying, I think that's as if you ever were to play Monster Hunter Wilds, like that is like the Stelly outfit, I feel, you know? Like, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh my god, the wire on my headphones like blocking me. New crashing out angry emote looking good. Thank you. This isn't an emote though. This is for a little short, a little project I'm making. Making it for. Very specific. But it is angry crashing out. Apparently there's a clip of Thancred in the live letter. So he screenshot it and Giga zoomed in. Yo, did you take the screenshot of this screenshot of your zoomed in screenshot? Because sometimes you got to do that. You did. So you zoomed in and screenshot, then you zoomed in. Well, appropriate. Appropriate response. What you're saying is that new sticker on Discord dropping soon. I don't know about that one yet because I do have I still need to work on the emotes that have been voted upon. Um, but soon, TM. I don't know if they'll become stickers, but how much do you have to pay to get 0 to do the low cortisol dance? Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, I know it's been like commented out before, but I like to work with a lot of layers for better, for worse. Which is honestly why I need to like low key transition at some point to Clip Studio, but that means I have to develop like the muscle memory and find like shit that I like to use, you know? It seems like a lot of work. M- Real muscle memory is really hard to reconfigure. It really is. And that's like one of the reasons why like as a dance teacher, I have to make the executive call of okay, like do I let you kind of muscle memory this thing wrong? Like is it more important for you to know the order of the movements right now or is it more important for you to execute it correctly right now? And it's a hard call to make. It's a hard call to make sometimes. Like for one of my kids right now, her dance is like kind of hard. Um, her solo is kind of hard. So like we've been like working on this like what is a total of like what 3 8 counts I think. No, it's 4 8 counts. My bad. Um, we've been working a total of like 4 8 counts over like the past like what 2 3 weeks. Because there's a lot of things that are kind of going on besides the fact that it's like really fast. Um, but she needs to like make all of her movements look like it's second nature to her. Like it's really like everything's like really easy for her basically. So like part of that is making sure that it's all muscle memory. That she is not like visibly thinking when she's doing these movements. Um, but as a result, when it's like these like really fast combos, I'm like, oh man, I'm actually gonna be a little bit of a hard ass about how you're executing these movements so that like you don't muscle memory it wrong. Um, but when it's slower bits, I'm like, it looks wrong, but we're gonna move on because you need to know the rest of the dance so we can come back and clean it up. It's bad. DX, this Astrobot earworm won't leave my brain. I hum the credits music all the way to and from the boba shop. Oh no. Have you considered this? Um, is this one? I mean, this one's good. I mean, the music from this game is like actual. It's like objectively pretty good though. Like there are worse things to be like earworming about, you know? Guess I'll hope I can't get it out of my head. It's good though. It's good. Honestly, can I just say, Astrobot, great game. That was such an enjoyable like video game experience. I need to go back and 100% it though. Might involve me crashing out. Who knows? I love like the little like yeah. This is my brain right now. There are absolutely worse things to. There are worse things. Oh, and it ends. That's crazy. Anyways, I guess we're back to this. Sorry, this is the process. Make a decision, commit that decision, go, oh no, I messed up, and then go back and fix everything and start over. I need to like consolidate the brushes I have pinned. I was like, I always like pull up some like the emotes I already have for reference on how I did some shit. I usually just like take a screenshot of it, but I don't want to dig through my images right now, and I think it's a bad. That sounds like a bad time on stream, so low key. So I gotta pull it up. There's a perfect one of how I did it. Hmm. Ah, boba. Hey, where are we? But at least the mango boba is good. Thanks for the motivation. Big bobas, man. I'm like still working on it. I don't know. I just don't have the motivation to like finish it. The boba is just like not that good. It was like better the last time I remembered it. Oh wait, no. I actually no. I remember the last time I got this boba specifically was what was supposed to be the 24-hour stream. Or my mom was like freaking out with the tracking. It does not like it when I drink boba. Rushing out. It's such an old song now, which is kind of crazy to think about. Guys, I want hot pot. Started thinking about it. It's a problem. I'm in like a constant state of just wanting hot pot. It's a problem. Isn't there like instant hot pot soup packs you can make? Yes, but I would have to go to the store to get them. Ikey, maybe I can pick some. Okay, this is my routine on Tuesdays on my lunch break. Um, On my lunch break, I usually go I get my little bread for lunch. Then I get like a little soda also. That's like in a little convenience store right next door. But also on the other side of like this like little bakery is a Ranch 99. Um so I can like probably go take a look see if they got anything on on Tuesday when it's supposed to be 100. You just drove 15 minutes for boba. Surely could use a prop pot. The thing is that I would have to drive 30 minutes to get hot pot one way. A little bit more. It's a little bit more. And like, hold on, where is my go-to hot pot place? Let's Google Maps it. Directions to from my home. It's like 15 miles away too. It's like a little bit over 15 because it's a little bit over 15 miles away. It's like my go-to hot pot place from my current location. So it's a little bit farther than 15 minutes away. Damn, 30 minutes is a while. Yeah. Ugh, unfortunate. Oh shit, fuck. I merged this one. Me when I throw my hand down and pen picks up and the screen picks up contact with the pen. That's crazy. There we go. Just to some. I'm feeling some. Bonus DX stream? Yeah. In reality, I gotta do some work. I'm like not play Pocopia right now, so we're gonna go until the iPad dies, basically. Evening, everyone. Evening, Jake. So distracting you is strictly forbidden. Eh, you can distract me. We're making good progress. I'm just throwing Bob every few minutes. Have I shown up the Ryusei bit yet? I've only shown Ryusei. But do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see the little Ryusei bit? I just assumed people didn't want to know. Do I want to see? You just got a new keyboard, so you're gonna need to learn how to relearn how to type. Is it like a new layout, or is it like what do you mean? I'm a keyboard enthusiast. But yeah, I can show you guys. Here is little Ryusei. There he goes. Used to be under your shift key. Now it's off to the right. Oh. There he goes. There's little Ryusei. Honestly, drawing him at this scale was kind of awful because the pant has so much detail. But there he goes. I'm not looking forward to coloring that him in. Oh, thank you. I love like the ears. Well, I love like making my ears move in like emotes because I feel like it expresses so much. Wow. By the way, I didn't see what it got caught Automod caught for, but will bite your ankles was what Automod did not like. GX has very good emotes. Thank you. They may not count for hey. What? Oh, whoa. Why am I catching strays right now? That's crazy. This new keyboard is so clicky clacky. Do you have a is it clicky switch? Or is it a mechanical keyboard? It's awesome right today. Listen. Listen, since when did I say that I was short? Oh, can I also say at the Twice concert? Oh, logic. Oh, hold on. I'm looking this up. What switches you got? Can I say at the Twice concert, they did Takedown live. I was losing my shit. I was like, yeah, let's go. It was very hype. Thank you so much for the song. Thank you, Sugar. And Allison Star Laris, I hope you enjoy your emotes. Did I hear Twice cover? Did I hear a Twice concert? You did hear Twice concert. I was talking about the Twice concert. Like, I know for like some of like the concerts, like Dahyun, like I guess like hurt her ankle. I was like at one of the concerts where she like hurt her ankle, and I was like, no. But you know, you gotta take care of yourself. But they did do Takedown at the concert, and I was losing my shit. I see them in a couple weeks. Yeah, I hope that surely Dahyun's ankle is no longer a problem. I hope that everyone. Let me phrase it this way. I hope that everybody is in good health for that concert, because it is such a good concert. It's such a good concert. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. Um, the real question is, did you guys like learn the little dances for the random dance part? Doesn't have to be good. You just have to vibe. Because that's my friends and I did. We learned all the silly little dances. I never felt so out of shape than when I was actively learning. No, no. Because the thing is, Gio's energy when I went to go see them was like off the charts. It was crazy. She was crazy. Like, we were talking afterwards, and we're like, Loki. It did kind of make the other girls look a little bit bad, because she was had such high energy that it made the others look like she just didn't have that the others like didn't have the same, like weren't like as like excited or energetic to be there. And we all know that's like not like necessarily true, but like her energy was like, oh my god, it was crazy, you know. So if she has a cold now, no, but they have been touring for a little bit, so like I understand, and you know they gotta take care of themselves, but like no, no. After doing some reading, they are Romergy tactile switches. Let's check $50 switches. I love tactile switches. The like keyboard I have that I've been using is tactile. They're silent tactile, so I don't bother chat with the clicky clackies. TM. They're doing social stuff in the blizzard when they were in New York, so it turned out as expected. No, no. I think my friend went to the New York concert. Maybe I'll ask him how it was. TM. But high key, before the concert, we went to go get oh my god, what's it called? We went to go get Japanese curry. Because it was kind of near the concert venue. It was like halfway between the concert venue and my friend's apartment. So we went from So like you know, as we're finishing up our meal, there we saw someone walk in wearing a twice hoodie, and our friend was also wearing a twice hoodie. So we goaded him on to go up to that guy and say that he has a nice hoodie, and then we left. um, they're not nearly as clicky clacky as some other keyboards are, but you're coming from a $10 Bluetooth keyboard that you bought over 10 years ago. You know what? Huge upgrade, gotta say. But I love my tactiles because, like, I do like my tactiles. I tried linear switches, but I just don't like them. I need the bump, man. Dang, was a nice hoodie though. Yeah, it was a pretty nice hoodie, man. I mean, like, it was like a concert hoodie. I don't know. I always like to buy like one like the really small items from like the concert. Um, I like to also high crib. I like to buy little like small things for my concerts, like for like to remember. Like I remember for Eric Nam though, it was nice because before he went on tour again, he put like online all of like his like his concert stuff from like there and back again was on sale, and I was like, well, I guess because it's on sale. So I purchased some stuff from Eric Nam, and now Eric Nam is like probably one of my favorite like K-pop artists, just for reference. Um, but yeah, but for Twice, we were looking at the stuff, and we're kind of like all the merch kind of sucks question mark. Like it was definitely like made at I can make this at home vibes, you know. It was just like mm, 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 but it's fine. You mean the F and J? No, no, no. I mean like when you press down on a key, you know that it's hit the actuation point because there's like a bump, and with clicky switches, you feel the bump, and then there's audible like click also. With linear, there's neither an audible click or like that like tactile bump. So ow, Bella, you hurt me. Ow. Your razor sharp nails. We need to clip them. Oh, girl, your nails are so sharp. You're so sharp. Oh, I can tell when my keystroke is entered on the when the letter popped up. I mean, like, okay. I mean, yes, but you are also, like it or not, probably subconsciously registering a like some sort of bump because most keyboards have that bump. I feel like I do out in the wild. I have not encountered a lot of like I have not encountered a lot of I haven't encountered a lot of like linear like experiences, linear switch like experiences. That's not just straight up a linear switch. Your keyboard basically was like a cheap laptop keyboard, and yeah, and like laptop keyboards have like some sort of bump also. Trust. I remember when this song came out. I I just tested it out right now. It did, and indeed does. Yeah. Like imagine a typing experience without that bump. It's kind of crazy. But I remember when this song came out, I genuinely thought that this is I wasn't listening to the lyrics super closely, and I'm like, is this one of their Japanese releases? It was giving the vibe of some of their Japanese releases. And then I paid attention and listened to the lyrics, and I was like, no, it's Korean. You test it now, and it indeed does. DX is a nowhere. I do happen to be a nowhere in this particular situation. Yes. Is my first layer just like a notepad? Like, what do you mean? I know you asked that earlier, but I had no idea what you were talking about. When you open layers, one looks like words. Maybe it's how a doodle. Oh yeah. One of my layer one is just words because it was me planning shit out. It was like, oh, like this is like one of the things I need to work on. Like I make like canvases when I planning shit out, and like for example, if I'm planning out an emo, I make the canvas and I go, okay, like this is like my crashing out emo, parentheses animated or whatever. Yeah. So because you were always talking about it in like right as we're talking about the keyboard stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna keep going. Good, you're just like, yeah, no, yeah. I feel like for most of my drawings, most of my almost all my layer ones is a note of what the emote is supposed to be or some shit like that. I'm glad to see that you're enjoying your emotes. Imagine passing up a good opportunity to gaslight. You love playing Lethal Company with people for the first time? Ooh, that sounds like fun and chaotic. So I quote unquote. Oh no, Jake is trolling people right now. That's crazy. That was funny. If it's a three-way tie for an emo, say we just get them all. Unfortunately, Twitch does not work like that. Um, but the ones that come to Discord, yeah, like I'll put all them up on Discord. Trash back from D&D. Fair. Oh, I got automatic for that. Yeah, no, that one makes more sense as opposed to the "will bite your ankles" from Allison earlier. That was a crazy automod. I do not have a broke emote, but I find myself needing one all the time, especially for Silk Song playthroughs. My Oshis were broke as hell. Listen, I think, like, unfortunately, Broke did not win the poll, so Broke will not be coming over to Twitch until another slot opens up. But we can have Broke on Discord though. We can have Let's Go Shopping and Broke on Discord. Hi, Louie. Welcome back. No, I know. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep your money. Keep your money. How am I? I am doing well. I need to work on a thing, TM, because if I didn't do this on stream, I was just gonna boot up some Pokemon Pokokia. And then Souls Link will end and I will still not have my Souls Link based cortisol dance full project out. So imagine having money. Imagine having money. See, this is like a time where Broke would be appropriate. But yeah, how are you doing, Louie? The race looks amazing. Thank you. This is what we got so far. We're just Madge. I forgot I didn't even do it on the main bit. You're good, just relaxing? Yeah. Very pog. You're seeing a lot of Pokopia addiction posts. Yeah, no, it is such a it's a deeply sad game. But also like I think the problem is that like late game progression requires just as much grinding as early game progression. Like it doesn't like slow down. It's crazy. I will say, I think this song was probably one of the first songs I was able to like audibly translate once I learned Korean. What? Wait, Mito, you were live? Why wasn't I lurking? Why wasn't I alerted? That's a crime. What the hell? What a huh? I'm mad now. Okay. But hi, Raiders. Hope everyone I hope I assume y'all were doing art. Yeah. I hope the art was doing well. I hope the art was doing well. Was arting. But for those of y'all who don't know, I'm DX, aka Xiaojia. I'm a Moon Bunny VTuber, and today we're kind of doing co-workies art stuff because I am working on a silly little project that kind of needs to be done before a certain other event happens. But and all I want to do right now is to play Pokopia. I am. But how was art? What were y'all drawing? I can't believe I wasn't even lurking in your chat. I didn't get the notification that you were live. I'm sorry. Been watching your roommate play Pocopia on your phone playing so hard. It is such a fun game. It's such a fun game. If you have a chance to even touch the game. You just need about the possibility of getting a Palm Bomb redeemed by future Mondays. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, Palm Bomb redeemed. Yes. But yeah, if you want to share your art, I'm always down to take a look-see at it in Discord. If you need to not be looking at a screen, I understand. Go take care of yourself. But if you want to hang out, we will be hanging out and still co-working vibes. Yeah. How is the art? The art is going good. We're doing a little right now. We're trying to fix a little crashing out. That's what we're working on. So that's the vibe right now. And we're basically going until my Switch dies, the iPad dies. So, but yeah, how was stream? Thank you, Mito. You're too kind, but thank you, Mito. Also, I hope you know, Mito. I hope you know that my ass is waiting for your hot pot review. I must know. It has been occupying my every thought this week. My every spare thought has been, I need to know. I hope Mito has not forgotten about their thoughts on hot pot. I need to know, what was your favorite dish? Did we enjoy the spicy soup base? You know, what toppings did we get? I didn't know. Anyways. I could never forget. I could never, ever forget. Good. You have a lot to say. Good. I need to know. I must know. I must know. I must know so bad. Like, I myself need to get hot pot soon, too, yeah. Because I feel like everyone in my life has been getting hot pot. But me, somehow. Poor bun. Exactly. I need hot pot, guys. Thanks for that, Pats. You gotta go make tea for your throat, but you'll be back. Yes, please take care of yourself. Also, thanks for checking in. Also, I'm putting this out here because I should probably add this in the description. But basically, the silent check-in and like the daily discount are like the same thing. By the way, they both update the counter, but like the silent check-in, the silent discount, the silent check-in, just doesn't throw the shit and announce it. You feel for you streamers in terms of like our voices going bye bye, vocal strain, you're lazy, yeah. Honestly, it really depends on the stream though, because post Pocopia, yeah, my voice was kind of gone. Because I had to talk a lot at like the following days at work, but which unfortunately because I work in a very loud factory. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so I'm silly. I gaslit myself into thinking that. Crazy. We do our best. Yeah. Yeah. I think the problem is that we always need to like when you're like talking a lot, you need to like remember to drink a lot of water. When I'm streaming, obviously I have a little bit more insurance because of the redeem. But when I'm teaching, I don't know, man. There's a little bit less, a little bit less insurance. I don't know, and there are some days like too where like the kids have like a harder time like learning the timing. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, the sounds are kind of quiet on my side, but they're too loud on your end. I know that the bits or the gifties is quite loud, but I appreciate the follow. Hi Sachi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I appreciate. I appreciate. You know what I'm sad about though, actually, in terms of Twice concert? What do you mean? I love the bits beat. Thank you for the bit sugar. But now I remember which one it is. Oof. But sorry, like back on the on Twice though. Back onto the Twice concert though. One of the songs that like they didn't perform was Talk That Talk, and they performed Feel Special instead. And I was like, my friend and I mean I guess I wasn't too upset about it at the time, but my friend who came to watch was like really hoping for Talk That Talk. And it didn't happen. But I kind of wish they did Talk That Talk too. Like I know Feel Special is like hella popular. But personally, it is not. It is one of my that and Scientists are one of my like least favorite. For better for worse. Yeah, we did have a good time. We did have a good time. Actually, I know I talked about this when like it was more recent, but honestly, like the logistics of the Twice concert was like so fucking ass. Because they had like 4 lines for non-bag check. Sorry, yeah, 4 lines for non-bag check and like 2 lines for bag check, which was like I don't, you know, um, and like my friend brought this teeny tiny little purse for her keys, and her phone and her wallet. It was like teeny tiny, basically. But it was not transparent. And even if you had a transparent bag, you still had to go be in the bag check line for entry. And I remember we were like, oh God, like, are we gonna get into the concert like on time? Like, what's going on, you know? Um, so and as we're like deliberating this, like, oh, like, do we just like try to go through the other line? Because like I had like what's going on, right? Because like our bags were so small. And mine was transparent. So mine was transparent, and you could see like all the things in it. Like there wasn't a lot of like overlap in the bag because it was a very narrow bag. Anyways, we I remember my long story short, and I remember there's these security guards that were like walking past, and like we were there like pretty early, I would say. But the lines were just so long because there were only like two entrances. Um, and the security guards were like, yeah, like, if these people don't get it in, like it's really on them because what like fucking like whatever. I don't remember what they said. It was something. It was like something pretty callous though, because like I don't know, ticket prices aren't like super like cheap. It people want to get into the concert on time, and I don't know. It's kind of like a really callous thing to say when it's like your people aren't making it in on time despite no matter how early they show up because of like a logistical issue on like their end, and not like because it's like people showing up late. And not to mention that both lines were kind of like wrapping around the building. Like it was kind of crazy. um it was like, I don't know, like, and it was also crazy because if they had that thought privately, like I'm not gonna police their private thoughts. But like they said it like out loud in front of people who were actively waiting in line. It was definitely like a huh moment, kind of a big fuck you to everyone who was like in line and could actively hear them, because like we were like in line and could actively hear them. It was definitely like a what the I don't know, like what if we kept our mouth shut? Um Anyway, so we ended up making it in. I was able to make it in because my bag was clear and the guy up front was like whatever. But my friend ended up having to ditch her bag in a she basically emptied her bag, put it in my friend's, and put all the contents of her bag in my friend's pockets, because he's a man, so he has pockets. And he we put the bag like in a bush essentially, and we are like, well, if the bag's there when we come out, the bag's still there. And believe it or not, the bag was there once we got back, so it was kind of funny. Male privilege. Oh no. That's a oh no from me, Jake. It's funny because you see them from stadiums at sporting events all the time, people hiding their bags and shit in bushes. That actually wasn't happening a lot at the Twice concert, and I'm not a sports enjoyer. Hey, what are you doing? So I was not in nowhere. That was a thing. Like today, I learned that was apparently like a regular thing. I guess? Question mark. I don't know. I actually don't remember if they did this one at the Twice concert. Who knows? It's been a hot minute. I think the real question is I don't know. I think like so the Twice concert was low key like my first like K-pop concert because like I mean I've been to like one Eric Nam concert before, right? But like he's like a significantly smaller artist, so like I don't know, vibes were like pretty different. Still very fun, but different vibes, you know. Um, so, I don't know. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that point. I immediately got distracted by everything else. I know nothing. My bad. Ignore me. Brain is buffering. I'll help smooth it out. Thanks for the head pats. Yeah, my brain's always buffering low key. Man, I really want to. We want to transfer to Clip Studio. I just can't justify like putting in the time and effort. I know I mentioned it earlier. I'm just still thinking about it. So that's art program. Yeah, so I'm using Procreate. Um and that's usually what I use. But especially with the way that I draw my little animations, like um teabagging Baymax, what's reaching the limit on the layer limit because Procreate does have a layer limit. And if Procreate didn't have a layer limit, like perfect, right? But it does have a layer. Um, have RIP. But like this does mean though I can do doodles like that. I'm able to do doodles when I'm like watching a movie, like chilling on the couch. Um, is it a paid versus free thing? No. It's I think it's honestly like a size limitation. I think they probably wanted to limit the size of an app storage wise for an iPad versus a computer. You're generally working with more storage. So what I had if I had to guess. Yes. Um, like if you had to try Bun Brain Emo, I love the idea of Bun Brain Emo. It's so silly, but sometimes emos are used to bully in not so fun ways. No, yeah, real, real. It's also kind of imagine for me. It's a whether of like, can I envision what this needs to be because I am able to draw most of my emotes. Essentially, I'm able to draw theoretically all my emotes. Right? I am like one of the things I really don't want to spend money on stream wise is like emotes because I can do that shit. But like, true, and they are unique. I do see the emotes like yours, huh? Physical flirt, all of them. Yeah, I like. I feel like it also. I don't know. It gives me like something to do hand wise. Like I know that like a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, you should try oh, what's it called?" I use phone a lot. It captures life's finest moments. Um, God, what is it? It's the what is it called? Live 2D. I don't know. A lot of friends say that I should try Live 2D. Don't know why I said 2D like that, but I oh my god. Oh yeah, people are like live 2D and like I'm down to like learn how to use that program. I think in terms of emotes though, like there are a couple of things. One, I don't like how like smoothly they move. Like I don't know, it doesn't bring my brain joy if that makes sense. For like me personally, right? I'm not knocking anybody who enjoys the live 2D emotes, who makes the live 2D emotes, who prefers the live 2D emotes. It's whatever. But I think for me personally, it's like I don't know. I like for example a crashing out emote, right? I think that is like funnier with the less frames you have, and it's just like 2 frames of being mad. Like hangry is 2 frames of being hangry. You know, I think that's funnier. That's just 2 frames of just this essentially. Or actually the other one because the other one is hangry without the fork and knife. Um, But I also know that like making like anything like to animate in live 2D, like I don't know, it takes a lot of forethought and planning. So wait, I went to my blue sky to see my ref. Yeah. Yeah, I do not post on my on social media, for better for worse. Um, um, it, I don't post a lot on social media. I do not post a lot on social media. Um, but like my friend was like, you should post that on your blue sky, and I'm like, all right, okay. But like, unlike what you say, I'm just doing this for sillies. Um, for sillies and for vibes. I know like a lot of my other friends take this a lot more serious than I do. So I have the luxury of choosing, of being picky and choosy. But you scrolled for fun. You saw it took a personality quiz I took some ages ago, and it gave you a 1 out of 5 in humor. The hell? Um, also has shrimp as a stat. I think I remember which one you're talking about, but like, man, I'll have to look back myself. Doing this for vibes, so you make edited content as shorts more than most I know. Yeah, and I think it's truly because I'm doing this for funsies, so I'm not too worried about like I think one thing that could be like um I think like so I think one thing that allows it to oh, I think I'm at least in my I think I'm pretty funny, but the test apparently did not think I was very funny. But I think like I don't know. I think one thing that could like hold things back, right? Like I know, like I know Ryusei talked about this in his stream earlier that like he has a lot of edited, he has like shorts and stuff that he needs to make into or clips that he needs to make into shorts or something like that. And like I feel like a lot of people have that, right? Like clips that they could turn into shorts. But I feel like if you're more serious about this, you're probably more inclined to be like, oh, it needs to be like a certain tier of clip. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, that's funny. What if I make an edit, a slight edit out of it? You know, like I don't have that like because I'm not taking this too serious. Because I'm not like, oh, I'm like, I want to do this full time. I think I have a little bit of luxury in mindset of like being like, it's whatever. I can post this and there are no consequences because I'm not harming anybody. um, for better for worse. I don't know. Oh, everyone has their own style of humor. I think I am pretty funny. I do remember in when I was first starting streaming, because like sometimes I forget that I think that I am like kind of a funny person, because I remember like as a kid, and I don't know why it stuck around so hard. There was like some girl who would be like, "Yeah, DX, like you're like not funny. You should like stop trying to be funny because you're like not funny." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's chill." And it's like pretty young, but like I don't know. Sometimes shit like that sticks with you. Making it exist is the first step, exactly. Sometimes I draw me in the alternate outfit simply because I'm like, it'll be easier. So I feel like some emotes coming out will be me in the other outfit, and no, it was born out of laziness. It's okay. All outfit? Have you seen it anywhere? I could put it on real quick. It's this one. Hold on, we can switch back to the other scene so you could probably see it. Oh. Oh, is it? I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, there we go. It's this one. It's this one. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. I kind of I pulled this up for like special occasions, low key. Slash, if I accidentally press the button, go back. I wore this one on debut, so I do like this outfit a lot, though. Because like this one that I'm wearing, I was inspired more by I guess like wuxia video games and shit, wuxia like media, I guess. And then I was like, I really want more of a traditional one too, though. I want more of a traditional hanfu outfit. So then I was like, okay, I'll just make one. Especially when I was like watching Apothecary Diaries, I was like, man, I really want a traditional outfit. And I did get this I did get the model like rigged and ready pretty far in advance of debut. It was kind of like all the other assets that were kind of taking me a long time. So but in that time, I was able to save enough money to like get an outfit alternate. So I, I do really like the hair on the other one. There's a detail in the back, in the very back of the head that like you wouldn't like know if you like don't have like the rough sheet. Um, but yeah, there's like a little detail on the back of the head that I really like. Obviously it's not like accessible to everyone to see it, but I love it. Funny you say Apothecary Diaries. That's Astrosay's favorite. Also, I do like Apothecary Diaries quite a lot. I'm super excited for the next season. Do you need to go pee, Bubs? You need to go pee, Bubs? All right, dog needs to go pee. So I'm gonna put this on BRB. Oh no, not that BRB. I forgot that I don't have a button for it anymore. Actually, hold on. Let me see where we are in terms of like battery life. I'm having a hard time. Oh my god, help. Yeah. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. Okay. Properties. Cancel. It's filtered every time. Okay. Oops. Shit. I didn't mean to turn it off, but either way. I'm gonna put this on BRB. Stream forever battery life is crazy. Now you guys get to watch a clip reel of me until I come back with the dog.
Press the button to make all your yaoi dreams come true.
So much now. So powerful. I'm Shao from Genshin Impact. Ah!
I'm Shao. I'm Ja.
Oh my
Together
god.
we're Shao
No, no,
now.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Whoa.
Huh? Take it back?
Possessing each
Try to put on
Fortnite
eyebrows.
skins?
Fortnite skins? Oh god, no.
Okay. These are awesome names, by the way.
Sure.
Salmon.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I do not know. Where's Baymax?
I hope they're all
Vanilla
real.
Sounds real.
Yeah, where's the
I know, where's
payback?
Baymax?
Is he a fish?
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Guys.
Ah, get me away.
I'm glad that you guys enjoyed. I'm glad you guys had a comfy stream.
Why?
To sack someone will. Sorry, Louis. I almost had it. You almost had it. I do unfortunately got a raid and dash. Work in the morning. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you once again for the raid, Novi. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good night, a good sleep, and a good
Oh my god.
day tomorrow. A good day tomorrow. Super potion.
Dog is that?
I didn't even notice her. I was just running.
No, this
Oh,
is the
that's
girl
so funny.
Get out of here.
Such a reaction.
I'm collecting some birds
take
real
my-
quick.
Oh, birds. I need to remember to do that.
Oh, I forgot to eat.
Oh guys, we're fucking Kyogre. It's just Kyogre? They're huge. Could that be? It's just Kyogre? The fact that it's Kyogre is crazy work, gotta say.
I was crashing out.
I think
about
Quabble's a very
Crackable.
funny, silly little guy, okay? Just let him be gay, okay?
Wait, the
I
the
don't-
last one, though?
Yeah, just let the guy
No,
be gay.
I hate it. I
Let-
hate it.
His fingers.
His thick thighs. Give him bird legs. Why does he have thick human thighs?
Listen,
it
let
could have
the-
been such a beautiful
Because he's
bird.
a dancer.
He's got the interior
Birds can
built.
dance. Look at the Oricorio family, and they're still birds.
Listen,
I don't like it, and it shakes and shimmies, and it makes me unhappy.
listen, he's just a little bit gay, okay?
Refill my water. I'm gonna go refill my
No,
water.
what happened? What happened? Guys, you have to tell me what happened. What happened?
You should just look at the screen.
Huh? No. There's a free clip for Ryusei for my reaction. Nice. Give me a second. Very nice. Thanks for the head pats, Bog. And she's so good at clips. One day I'll be almost as good. Yeah, and she's pretty good. I will say, Zero's also pretty good at clips. Gotta head out. No. Thanks for hanging out, though. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, Buck. Okay, we have a goal now. We have a goal to finish the colors TM on this one before iPad dies. We be working now. Not that we weren't working. Actually, we're pretty close. We only have like a few more things left. And this one's quite easy because we don't have to worry about layers in the same way. Oh, we can't do it actually like that. I know in context it's not going to matter that much, but I care. Ad break starting soon. No. Or no. Actually, we're going to make it. We'll be fine. We'll chillin'. Oh, we are so a chillin', as one could possibly say. Oh yeah, I don't know if Jake's still around, but I was thinking about this because I guess Free Run season 2 is coming to an end in a couple of weeks or something like that. We're on to the main attraction, the very paddable ears. Speaking of the devil, speaking of the devil. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I remember talking about this a few weeks ago when we were talking about Free Run on stream. But so I was watching subbed, not because I have a particular preference for subbed or dubbed, but apparently I was watching with a friend and they were like, "We're watching subbed," and I was like, "Okay, I have no preference." Um, but um, I mentioned how you were like, "Oh yeah," and the spells are named kind of normally, in dubbed, and so we checked it out, and oh my god, they are named normally. It's not like some weird in the sub. It's always like the spell that insert very specific thing, the spell that creates a bed of flowers, the spell that washes clothes, the spell that kills that one guy specifically. You know, like it's always like wildly specific shit. Screw that specific guy. No, but I'm being so for real though. Dove's been pretty good so far. I thought they said I thought the free run VA sounded odd, but I was also going straight from sub to dub. I'm sure if I give it more time. Hold on. Is it like Goldark or something? I don't know. Um, I don't know. I just like I don't know. I think the spell this the way that they do the spells, it has to be like a weird translation thing because like I don't know. You expect something like Harry Potter, I guess, but it's just like the spell that does insert very specific scenario. Action and scenario, you know. You're like 4 episodes from the end of season 1. The end of season 1 was when it really got me. I'm just such a sucker for that kind of storytelling that's at the end of season 1. I will not explicitly say what that is. For sake of sugar. Oh, model died, guys. All right, phone's charging. Give her a second. We're just sleeping a little bit. The VA doesn't do a bad job. The voice casting was slightly odd for me. She deadpan, but also has her gremlin moments. So that's kind of what like the VA is like in the Japanese. It just sounded like weird to my ears because again, I think I was just going from straight from one to another. So far you like the first half of season 1 much more than the second half. Oh no, I'm the opposite. I like the second half so much more. I really liked it. It gets into exactly what I like in an anime. I'm like Hero was at the end though of the thing. Like you are actively in like that part of the story. Like you already know like what's going on. Like what is essentially like I'm always a sucker for if sugar's a kitten. Like I'm always such a sucker for tournament arcs, and like when that happened, like honestly, I became a really big fan when like the party was expanded, if you understand what I mean. Um, like became much more invested when the party was expanded to 3 people instead of just like 2. um, but like I feel like I don't know the second that the tournament arc hit, I was like yes, we get all the quirky one-off characters. Very much enjoy slow anime slice of life stuff. I'm a huge fan of slow anime slice of life stuff, but I've been enjoying it. Oh, for the enjoyers of Rerun in chat though, my coworker. So like when we were waiting for our daily stand up to happen, this was like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe it was a month ago. I don't know. It was like relatively recent though. But we were waiting for this meeting to start, and like the coworker that I've been working with a lot recently on a project was like, oh, I don't know, insert coworker, like a coworker that I hate. Are you watching any anime this season? And he goes, oh, like I'm not really watching any anime this season. Like there's nothing really good that's coming out right now. And my coworker goes, oh, that's cool. I'm watching Freerun in preparation to watch Freerun season 2. Very cool. And then my coworker goes, the one that I hate, goes, oh, you're watching Freerun? Yeah, I tried it. I really hate that show. And he was like really mean, like kind of really rude about it. Like he's like, yeah, I didn't think it was that good. It was actually really like kind of, I thought it was really boring and right. And I was like, okay, don't know why you had why we had to present it that way. We could have just said, oh, really? That's cool. You know, it wasn't really my speed, but good for. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. You know, like whatever. We could be nice about this. We don't have to be like assholes about it. And yet, one of us chose to be an asshole about it. I see it wasn't spoiled at all. I'm still gonna watch all of Rune. Just like I don't want to watch a full, and like that's fair and valid. You only have 2 weeks left before I think season 2 ends. 2 or 3 weeks left. That's plenty of time to at least start in season 1 if you go moderately. But I know binge culture. Watching the show with my e-girl of many years, for lack of a better word, we watch a lot of stuff together, and more than anything, we've watched this show. We have watched this show. Has us just saying, ugh, men, ugh, woman. People enjoying something, not in my presence. Time to ruin it for them. Yeah. Yeah, basically. And I of course was not going to interject that I also have been watching Freerun. I just said it privately to that coworker because we've been like working a lot together on this project, so it's like whatever. But like I don't know. Again, like I don't know why we could just be nice about it, man. It does not come off as charming. Let me tell you that. Multiply. That's what I want. Nice. Thanks, mods. I mean, gender in a silly way, not serious way. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I assumed you meant in a silly way. Um, honestly, same though. But show plays a lot into gender tropes in a cute way. Oh, I see. I understand. I don't know. For me, it's like it takes a lot for me to actually commit to watch a TV show and or movie. You definitely just like have to like physically sit me down to watch something. Not because I don't want to, but because I feel like I'm just a pretty busy person. I was bribed to watch it. Valid. Again, you don't have to bribe to make me watch like to make me watch anything. I don't know. I just have a hard time like actually watching shit, I feel. I don't know. Okay, tracking's coming back soon, guys. TM. Waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. Just better taste. Yes, I will say if you please read the rules in the panels. You also have to agree to rules to chat for the first time. We are all adults here who I'm assume are able to read English. So, yeah. She played Borderlands with me. I watched Freedom with her. A fair deal. She has better taste. Borderlands 2 is not a good game. Isn't Borderlands? Oh, guys, hi back. I'm back, guys. Wasn't Borderlands they made like a movie out of that or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm not a no. They did. It's on the list of bad movies I want to watch. Nice. Along with the horrible Amazon War of the Worlds movie. I don't think I've heard of that one. I do not believe I know that one. You want to watch live action Monster Hunter movie? It strikes again. I actually haven't watched the live action Monster Hunter movie either. I didn't even know there was a live action Monster Hunter movie until a few months ago, if I'm being real. The one where they're with a homeless guy, $100 to risk his life saving a drone from aliens and think that general audience will see that as a good thing. What? That's crazy. And also, what the fuck? Was it 2021? That was mostly from via Skype UI, huh? What do you mean Skype UI? Not. Why are we sniffing the ground bubs? That's crazy. Oh shit, this one's supposed to be multiply. This one is soft. Look at the cover of the Monster Hunter movie and tell you everything. What? I must observe. Did we get through all the twice hits? It's time to move on to Sono Shide for the end of stream. Oh, sorry. How can I skip the Upper Iconic? My bad. Silly me. I must look this up though. Oh no. Almost 2 hours? Also, thank you for the follow. Hold on, we're looking at images. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. The weapons look so goofy. I'm sorry. Also, hi, Sally. All right, we're so close to being done with the crash out. Yeah, DX is bad. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it, man. Oh shit. He went with some friends to see it in theaters because, you know, Monster Hunter fans. And apparently very dumb. Oh no. Oh no. Back in 2020, I was not aware of Monster Hunter would be a thing that I would enjoy. So I was spared. But yeah. Yeah. Now I get to see how bad shit, that's not a race. Man, here of the War of Worlds movies, Amazon Prime Air, and it's 1 hour delivery. But sometimes it's fun to watch garbage media and enjoy the fire. True. True. I used to do martial arts, right? And like and you remember my friends and I from that martial arts group, we watched like the Avatar Last Airbender movie because it's so bad. And the also actively the wushu is so bad in that movie. So we just like I don't know, sit and watch and make fun of it. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun to watch and make fun of a dumpster movie. Yeah. Just hope Street Fighter movies at least is going to be at least decent. I forgot there was going to be a Street Fighter movie. Oh my god. So many bad memories. Why do they keep doing this to video game movies? Hey, at least the Mario movie was good. I enjoyed the Mario movie. That's kind of about it. I am afraid for the Zelda movie that it will eventually come out, but yeah, that wasn't live action. I'm saying stop. Yeah, no, valid. Make CGI at least. Yeah, valid. I am for that similar reason. I am kind of afraid for the I'm afraid for the Zelda movie. When I heard it was gonna be live action, I was like, ooh. Yeah. Oh. Jean-Claude Van Damme took his PTSD. I don't know how to say that name. I'm trying so hard. But yeah, R.I.P. I don't know. I guess I just don't I just don't want I don't watch a lot of video game movies for better for worse, I suppose. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite Sonoshide songs. Wonder. Oh my god, guys, we're so close. All right. Frame 1 of crashing out. Theoretically complete. That was a fake yawn, Bubba. Okay, we're so close. We're so. I think I fucked up, guys. Hold on. Hold on. It's hold on. Or I remerge TM. I gotta ensure that that one spot is good. Otherwise, it's gonna bother me. I don't have to look at it for forever and be bothered by it for forever. Ah, ah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is or like you know. Oh shit! No, no, go back. My course corrected. Now I have to go back and fix it. Okay, then this. Oh shit! No, I'm. Haha. All right, now we're done real. Oh, oh. Oh my god, I totally missed that. I was so locked in. For mod's sake, I am not a bot and trust it's a funny. Uh We've arrived for the mod union. We've a few questions. How often do I feed my mods and clean the mod basement? Thank you for answering in advance. If any mods want to tell me a different story, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's kind of funny. Wait, sure, because hey. Come on, I treat you guys pretty well. Be real and see. I'm just the rep checking in. From a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being none, 10 being jungle, how moldy is the mod basement? Based on your answer, this will influence if your streamer passes inspection. Thank you, Sleepy. You got you get the vibes. I think this is it's all. Hi. We were doing some doodle TM. Oh, undo, redo. Yeah. I was trying to treating my mods too nice. That's crazy, silly. But hi, either Angie. I hope you're doing well. We are simply oh, make it go away. We were working on this for a little project I'm working on. But very pog. I hope what were y'all doing? Y'all were doing also art. Oh my god, art. That's crazy. I hope that oh my voice. I hope the doodles were popping off, man. I hope the doodles were popping off. But I'm DX aka Xiaojia. If oh my god, I'm DX aka Xiaojia. I respond to both. I'm a Moon Bunny VTuber, and yeah, we're just working on a project. You did catch us right at the end of stream, however. But I'm glad that you were that you brought your community over. I appreciate. TM. Sorry, the dog's going crazy in the background. But yeah, you finished a new starting stream. Yo, pop off. Let's go. Hope you don't get tired at work today. Oh yeah, I hope not. I hope not. You gotta just will yourself to stay awake, man. Oh man. But yeah, welcome in, raiders. Huge raid. But yeah, if you or any of the raiders need to be not looking at a screen right now, I understand you. You're valid. Go take care of yourself. Otherwise, we will be kind of wrapping up stream here. I kind of went on for the normal stream length, which is kind of crazy. But for those of y'all who wish to know, we have 2 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 animations, and then like 2 stills. So the project is projecting. Next you have the joy of drawing enough builds to make the Final Fantasy characters jealous. I am so not looking forward to this. This is the one that I'm not looking forward to. Here's the Ryusei. Here's the Ryusei low cortisol dance. I'm not looking forward to making this one colored. And even line art I'm not looking forward to. Oh man, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass. No. It's cute though, I know. I just wish I didn't draw them like so tiny. But we have version 1. This is just an amended hangry emote TM. And then we finished this one also. I should probably get rid of my color ref. I'm just gonna merge down for the sake of easier for me later. Sorry. We finished this today. So we finished me crashing out. So I do a lot of angry scolding. No, so the backstory is that is that Ryusei and I are doing a Souls Link, and despite the fact that Ryusei has not played like a Pokemon game since like 2010, I'm thinking, he's been like breezing, except for this last gym. He's been breezing through everything, and out here, I'm fighting for my life. Okay, I'm fighting for my life. Okay, and I can name nearly all 1,025 mons from memory. Like what? You know, what's going on, man? So I thought it'd be funny. And then actually no, what happened was that Jake in the Discord, join our Discord by the way if you think the vibes are chill here and you wish to be notified for when I go live. DM. Also access to the emotes on Discord. Yeah. In the Discord, Jake sent the like low cortisol vid, a low cortisol dance vid, and was like, "Hey, this is kind of like the vibe of the Souls Link, essentially." And it was. And now I'm like, well, what if I made one, but it was like Souls Linkified? So I feel like so my goal is to actually get this done before we finish the Souls Link, which may take a while, but it's like still kind of topical still now. So I don't want it to be like we just finished the Souls Link and now we work on this now. So I love how the video was even color coded correctly. I know that was funny. Sounds like me and Ether, my luck versus his bad luck. Yeah, I have real bad luck. Pink is the crash out color apparently. Sally doesn't crash out though. Sally's a pink bun and she doesn't crash out. I crash out though. Sorry, I'm trying to get something off the screen. My luck's atrocious. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. My luck's pretty bad. But yeah. Next, I did use the next one we're working on will be this one. I did use that video that Jake sent as a reference. What we're working on next. I had a lot of fun drawing the laser eyes. So yeah. If you guys want this as an emote, you know, I'll take it, you know. We can make this into an emote, you know. But yeah. I think this one is just funny. Do it, ship it. Because originally, I think the crash out emote that's coming to Twitch, it looks something more like this, where it's just like, it's just that. But I also think, objectively speaking, oops, this was me practicing, for what I wanted. Just that was like angry yaps, and I was like, no, I need more extreme reaction from me. But then I know like in the video Jake sent, there's kind of like this scene also in theirs. And I'm like, this is actually really funny to animate, I feel. So I did it. I just think this is so funny. Of just screams into the void. Everything's on fire. If I could, I would put like a city line behind it. I think that's funny. Random city line behind me. Everything's on fire. The funniest part of the video to me are those like 2 frames where she's shaking like a chihuahua. No, yeah. I agree. It's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty chill overall, but I do have my moments where I crash out like real hard. Hey, why are we walking in circles? Come here. So the dog's like being weird and also needy. The world forces me to crash out. The world forces the crash on me. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. I don't know. It's just man. But yeah, no, I'm excited to color in this one whenever this happens. Because I think the thing that takes me the longest is like the hair. That's only because I need to be a little bit extra, but whatever. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna move through me screaming, crashing out to unamuse the back of the head, and then we're gonna finish with the Ryusei one because But yeah. I'm thinking that we end stream, TM. Let's head back to just chatting. one of the best. Oh, it depends if the button wants to work. It's fine, like 5 more art streams, you got this. You could remove some belts if you love yourself. I mean, I could, but I already did do that, though. That's the thing. I already removed some of his belts. I already did do that. Because I didn't do this, like, the half tuck on him. I'm like, I'm not drawing all your belts. I already removed some of the belts. Believe it or not. I already chose to love myself. Man. But it's fine. You're an angry crash out streamer. I'm not an angry crash out streamer. I gotta say, I have to be put into situations. The belt slider is on min and we're still here. We really are. It's really upsetting. Sorry, I moved you guys from the main over here. DX is more funny crash out streamer. Oh no. Crashing out takes so much energy. Try to find someone to raid though. Not an angry streamer, but when she crashes out, but when the crash outs come, they are fierce. DX's pout and crash out, and also rage baiting is the best. That's true. I was actively rage baiting, and maybe a little bit of gaslight, Entity and Zero earlier today during Recess stream, and it was very funny. It's like a dam that builds up. It truly is. Imagine rage baiting people. Actually, so true. Couldn't be me. Couldn't possibly be me. I never rage bait anybody. Mostly Zero though. True. Honestly, rage baiting Zero is so funny though. Hey, hold on. We have a couple of options. I need to go eat dinner. Let me go to my dashboard. I'm also playing out time so I can still vibe to the song on stream. Gotta catch those. I like a good gaslighting rage bait. Oh, I'll grab something. All right. Let's try to find someone to raid. No, don't stop raids for an hour. Raid channel. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure. Okay, I like exotic and precisely targeted rage baits. I think it's funny. Okay, so we have somebody. Okay, we have 2 options. We have a Splatoon stream, or we have another bun. Those are our 2 options tonight. Where are we feeling? We feeling Splatoony? Or are we feeling like hanging out with another bun? You know? The kind where only the target knows? True, yeah. I do enjoy those rage baits also. Send us anywhere. Hold on, I gotta see when I last. Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna spread the love. Low-key, we're gonna spread the love. I would raid. The only person who okay, I will say I'm gonna send you off to Habitually because fellow bun and it's birthday after party time for them. However, Nova is playing Splatoon right now. If you ever want to go check them out, they're super cool. We love them. They're pretty funny too. So, but we will be raiding out to Habitually. No, I think they're playing some sort of game, but I don't know. They're it says they're just chatting, but I know it's not.